Yeah, and I want to be careful, too, to not equate selfishness with immorality. I think what the real immorality, I mean, if you look at the 20th century, told the story all too well, was self-sacrifice.
Exactly.
That allowed the worst people in the world to do whatever they want.
Precisely.
If they were sacrificing for some greater collective, that was Europe.
That is always the state's message, because it must be. It requires that of us, right? So the state became God. You know, in the New Testament, it says you must sacrifice your body, your pleasure, your freedom for God. Kill your body and its desires for God. The state replaced God, of course, and said, kill your desires, kill your freedom for us, the new God.
Whenever there's a sacrifice, there's a payoff later. What do you think the state attached to that? Because, I mean, religion, that's an easy one.
Well, the same thing. You die in a war, you get a really great state burial, and you're a hero forever. Unfortunately, you don't know it because you're dead. So it's not much different than heaven, in my view.
That's one of the things we talk about a lot with school, is that the gratification, self-satisfaction, the enjoyment of life is always something that's being deferred.
Yep.
Millions of people droning their way through life, and the only thing that they're looking forward to is retirement. The last chance to defer happiness. That's a habit that starts forming when we're 6.
Amen.
Like, do what I say now, you'll thank me later.
That's right. What is school really about? It's about making you line up. That's basically what it's about. It's about making children line up, be orderly. John Dewey, right, the father of democratic education, he was all about that. He loved that. That's why he loved war, by the way. John Dewey welcomed World War I because he said it would bring social order to the country, because the military is the most orderly institution in society. He was right. So making children line up, be obedient, sit in their chairs, raise their hands, only talk when they're supposed to, on and on and on and on. It's like breaking a horse. That's what they do. That's primarily the mission, the function of public schools, is to break children. That's really what it's about. It's about social order, which is the progressive's great dream, right? Is to literally make society look like a machine. To me, that is fundamental. That is what everything else stems from. It's that core desire by progressives, the progressive mentality, to make us into straight lines and into squares.
Especially when your economic ideas are based on pretty much untested mathematical models that don't incorporate human action at all. Yeah, it's very important that people behave.
Even if they were tested mathematical models, I wouldn't be happy about it, right?
Okay, yeah.
I just don't want mathematical models teaching my child.